I'm a huge believer in EOS, which is the Entrepreneurial Operating System. Now, when you went to ortho residency, you didn't sign up to become a business leader. You didn't sign up necessarily to become an entrepreneur. But here's a little secret. That's what you are. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to another episode of your 5-Minute Friday. Now, today, I want to talk about rocks, boulders, big rocks. Well, anybody who's followed me over the years knows that I'm a big fan of Gino Wickman's EOS system. If you don't know about it, you should go read the book Traction, which is a great book. I'm working with an implementer who is one of his co-authors for Rocket Fuel, Mark Winters. He's an amazing guy, really smart, and we've been working with him myself because I'm a huge believer in EOS, which is the Entrepreneurial Operating System. Now, when you went to ortho residency, you didn't sign up to become a business leader. You didn't sign up necessarily to become an entrepreneur. But here's a little secret. That's what you are. You are an entrepreneur. You need to run your business like an entrepreneur. You are bootstrapping, as they say, your own company. Now, I'm going to get into a lot of other details another time about a lot of the EOS systems and the things you need to know and learn about. However, today I want to talk about your boulders. Now, what does that mean? As a company, not as an individual, but as a company, I want you to do some homework for me. When we're done with this particular episode, I want you to take a piece of paper out or on your computer and type down all the issues you face, everything you face in your company right now. It could be you're understaffed and you need to get the right people in the right seats. It could be that maybe your office manager is the wrong person in that seat, or maybe you need a new marketing manager, or any number of employee-based systems. Maybe you need to see more new patients and you need to increase new patient flow. Perhaps your overhead is high and you need to know how to knock down your overhead. Maybe you don't have many functioning policies and systems that are really able to help you work on a day-to-day basis. Maybe you have a toxic personality in your practice. I could go on like this for days. 31 years in practice has taught me a few lessons and I've seen pretty much everything. But I want you to write down every problem you have. Now, with your leadership team, if you have one, if you don't, you should put that on the list. Develop a leadership team. But if you don't have a leadership team, or you do hopefully, sit down with them and go through a full debate of all the things you got. What are the 5 biggest issues that you need to solve in the next quarter? Not this week, not next week, but what are you going to focus on in the next quarter? And now assign each of those 5 things, narrow it down to 5. You can't have 6, you can't have 7, you have 5, no more, no less. Assign who's in charge of each one of those quote unquote boulders, right? These are the big rocks that need to be moved out of the way so you can build your road for productivity and success. Assign one boulder to each person. And that means at your weekly meetings for leadership, you're going to meet with them and they're going to give you updates on where they are with that boulder. You do that, and long-term, you will have a practice that will be unbelievably successful with lower stress. It's a very small task, but are you up for the challenge? It's going to require you identifying all the problems, going through it with your team or yourself if you're small enough, and then assigning it with them accepting it so that it's not your problem anymore, okay? And those are some of the basic steps in Traction, if you read it, or EOS. Please do that. This exercise alone will help you tremendously. And if you're not registered for the Orthopreneur Summit yet, go to opsummit2023.com, sign up now. If you like this kind of stuff, there's a whole lot more of it from a whole lot more people smarter than me at that summit. So opsummit2023.com, hope to see you there. And please, go list your problems, define your boulders, and assign them. And you can be in charge of some of them too, but you're the visionary. And your job is to make sure you steer the ship in the right direction. See you at Summit. Have a great day.